This week, 267 new stalls were installed throughout the United States and Canada, bringing the total stall count to 69,087. Really good showing from all the usual suspects. IONNA added 2 stations, Ready added 6, which is an uptick for them. BP Pulse added 4, all at gas stations. Tesla added 3, Electrify America added 3, including a 10-stall station at a Costco. ChargePoint added 21. It should be noted that ChargePoint stations is every stall is a station. EVgo added 2. EV Connect added 3. The Rivian Adventure Network didn't have any yesterday, but just last night they added an additional 1. Francis added 2. Let's go ahead and get into the data. First, IONNA. This is the Gilman, Illinois location. You can't see the chargers in yet. There's no pictures of the chargers yet, but I wanted to show the facility that it's attached to. It's a pizza restaurant, which looks kind of nice, immediately off the interstate on the way to Champaign-Urbana, which is the home to the University of Illinois at Champaign. Coming out of Chicago. Plano, Texas also opened, both 10 stalls. Ready. This is the New England Football Club in Massachusetts. Added 6 stations. There was this 4-stall one. This 6-stall one I couldn't find. So a lot of these are popping into the Alternative Fuels data center, but don't show up on PlugShare. I think because they're opening them up so quickly. They're not getting spotted and added to PlugShare, but this is what this station looks like. Looks nice. BP Pulse added 4. Just yesterday it was only 2, but they added these other 2 just today, as can be seen. Roselle, Illinois is not yet on PlugShare. This is Bradenton, Florida. An IONNA station is going in there shortly at a Wawa, but this is a Thornton's with the BP Pulse. Tesla added 3 stations, including one in Hawaii, which is of note at a Lowe's on the Big Island. 12 stalls. There wasn't a good picture, but there are pictures in PlugShare. This station is known. This one here is the Toronto, Ontario Mall. And as you can see, all lined up in a row, 20 stalls of V4 dispensers. Ready to go. Come and get them. Oh, we've got a gas trash can too. Electrify America had a very good week with 3 stations open. This one in Oxon Hill, Maryland, is right off the Beltway, and I'm going to show that real quick. Let me just go to that. This is what it looks like. It's a Royal Farm right near a Tangiers outlet, and the 295 and 495 interchange, and really good site selection. It's kind of unusual for Electrify America to build into a convenience store property, but this is just such a beautiful location. Let me back out. So you can see here's the Beltway. Capitol Beltway, the 495, going right over the Potomac River, and it's right here where 295 and 495 interchange. So terrific site selection by Electrify America at that station. But here's the 10-stall station in Highland, California at the Costco, continuing their Costco partnership. Here's ChargePoint, and a couple of these is weird. The Optimus Energy, this is the Winter Park Charging Hub or Mobility Hub. You can see there's 2 entries, and it's because the address on one of the stalls is slightly different than the other one. That so annoys me, but anyway. GPM Investments, 3 stalls in Springfield, Illinois, is not on PlugShare yet. I did try to look it up. It's not on PlugShare yet. You can see here's the same thing going on where it's actually 4 stalls, but one of them is slightly, the address is slightly different because I coalesce on the address line. So a data entry error of some kind. Here's another one of the Optimus Energy off by itself. This is what it looks like, the Mobility Hub. It is a GM Energy partnership. GM Energy said they were going to build 500 of these stalls this year, not necessarily with Optimus Energy, but they are doing an incentive program with ChargePoint partners in order to install 500 stalls throughout 2025, and these are some of those. Now open. EVgo added 2 stations. This is the Santa Rosa, California station. The Burlington, Massachusetts, I didn't have a picture of that one, so. Or actually, no. I got that flip-flopped. I'm sorry. Santa Rosa, there were no pictures of. This is the Burlington, Massachusetts. Let me get my story straight here. And no pictures of it open yet, but this is what the station looks like. EVconnect added 3. This is the Indian Hill Trading Post in Greenville, Maine. Maine is actually very underserved with electric vehicle charging, so I'm always excited to see any time a station goes into Maine. This is a Cadillac dealership in Sioux Falls, similarly very underserved area of the country, and people chime in there that they need more charging, and ask and you shall be given. We got 3 stalls from EVconnect at a Cadillac dealership. Rivian didn't have any yesterday, but they put one in over the night. This is at the Norfolk Premium Outlets. If you'll remember, Mercedes-Benz had a charging station go in here just a couple of weeks ago, and Rivian is also opening a station in the same shopping mall, Norfolk Premium Outlets. 6 stalls. Here's Francis. They added 2 stations. Truth and Consequences, New Mexico. I appreciate the PlugShare user who added this because I was looking just yesterday. I just like to say the word Truth and Consequences. It sounds so ominous. So the Comfort Inn, Truth and Consequences, has a Francis station, 4 stalls, now open, and Montrose, Colorado, 4 stalls, similarly at a hotel called Sure Stay Plus. So Francis must be partnering with hotel brands for some reason. What a beautiful vista up here. It looks like we're on top of a ridge of some kind because you can see off in the distance. And I actually see some rain in New Mexico. Look at that. Lastly, an honorable mention. Joule populated the alternative fuels data center database with multiple. You can see it's all on July 11th with all these stations and mostly in Ontario. And this episode of the Network Architect channel was brought to you by the letter J. Thanks for watching.